Hello my shield wall, and welcome as we begin a new adventure for Total War Warhammer 3. That's right, we are back and we are playing one of the new DLC lords, Malakai Makaisson. Of course, if you know me or if you've been here before, you know very well that I had to go for the Dwarfen faction. There was absolutely no way that I could start with any other faction other than the Dwarfs. We will be playing Malakai Makaisson on the Immortal Empires.
I am Prince and send me to vengeance.
And I'm very excited to try out his new faction and his new mechanics. I tested the new Dwarf update a little bit in my own time with Thoric Ironbrow, and I must say I really do enjoy the changes that they implemented for the Dwarfen factions, but I am really excited to try Malakai Makaisson. So Malakai is in the far north, kind of taking place of our Grombundle campaign that we had ongoing till now for the Old World mod. So you can see Malakai starts up here just south of the Chaos Waste next to Krakadrak. The poor boys got kicked out of their home again. Malakai Makaisson sets out to engineer his doom in a blaze of glory and adventure, taking flight from Krakadrak in the legendary Spirit of Grungni. Malakai Makaisson, the Masters of Innovation. So Malakai is cool because he starts with a lot of very unique units, such as he gets cannons and gyrocopters with brimstone guns right off the bat, and additionally he has the new Doomseeker unit, which is dual axe infantry. They are armor piercing, anti-infantry, fast for a dwarf, and they have death blow. Additionally, they also have Whirlwind of Death, Wards of Grimnir, death blow. They can start with Vanguard, they can hide, they're unbreakable, they are slayers, and they have spell resistance of 35%, which is really great because we're going to be dealing with a lot of chaos right off the bat, I believe. So those unbreakable, the anti-infantry, and the spell resistance are all going to be key elements to their success. I watched a little bit of some of his campaign by Lionheart and Great Brook of Grudges, so I think I'm ready to go ahead and try it for myself, and I hope you guys are excited and down for the ride. So his faction effects. He has access to Malakai's adventures, enabling powerful war machines and artillery modifications and unique legendary battles. He starts campaign with control of Gotrek and Felix, who finally got fixed and are permanent features and not just temporary characters you can get. Upkeep is minus 15% for artillery and flying war machine units, which is great because we start with 2 of them. Recruit rank +3 for artillery and flying war machine units for all armies as well. For his Lord effects, Malakai's army has access to the Spirit of Grungni's airship buildings, which I'm very excited about. He has the ability of Deranged Munitions, which is a magical attack that has armor-piercing missile damage +50% and base missile damage +50%. And lastly, he has missile strength +20% for artillery and flying war machine units. Let's read about his lore real quick. We know the dwarf lore, so I'm not going to read that one to you. You can pause and read it if you like. But for Malakai, once a prodigiously gifted engineer of the renowned Engineers Guild, Malakai Makaisson now serves as a slayer, bearing the shame of a tumultuous and tragic past. As the creator of the ironclad Unsinkable and the airship Indestructible, which both malfunctioned with devastating results, he carries the weight of numerous dwarf deaths on his shoulders, resulting in his ejection from the Engineers Guild. In the wake of these tragedies, Makaisson took the Slayer Oath. Through the days of his tinkering and invention are not yet behind him. He continues his craft, building wonders such as the Spirit of Grungni and the infamous Goblin Hewer, in the hopes that one day his shame will be expunged in either triumph or glorious death. Kazakin, I am very excited to be trying this out, so with all that out of the way, let us dive in to the campaign. I will see you on the campaign map, my shield wall.
From the earliest age of the Engineers Guild, the Dawi have forged machines of war. wonders, hewn of Gromril and gold. Trusted plans handed down through generations. Yet there are those who defy tradition. Cast out from the guild for his
So epic.
outlandish ideas, Malakai Makaisson now seeks to regain his honor. His Slayer oath to be fulfilled through iron, grit, and glory.
Oh man, I love everything about this already. I'm so excited. Let's dive on in.
Let's get started. We've got some serious work to do.
Serious work to do. So, mission issued, spirit summon the spirit of Grungni in to fight in battle, and engage the enemy of the Magathkin. Alright. So, we start by Krakadrak. Hey boyos, we're coming to help you. And we are engaged in war with the Magathkin, which we are right next to. We are also right next to the Geromandni tribe, and Olaf is right there. But we start right here in the sea, next to Dungrut himself. Malakai Makaisson, we start with Malakai himself, a legendary lord, Gotrek the legendary hero, Felix the legendary hero, Doomseekers, 2 miners with blasting charges, a Thunderers, Gyrocopter, and cannon. So we do have the airship buildings that we can start to build. It's kind of like the roaming factions have, but also we can also take factions per normal dwarf faction mechanics.
Malakai Makaisson.
Oh yeah, they have, okay, they have a great unclean one right off the bat. That is not going to be fun. Also, look at that size difference. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Okay, so with the Spirit of Grungni, as well as the cannons and gyrocopters, we might be able to target the Dungrut and get him taken out, and then we can start taking out things like plague toads and everything else, and then leave the shredding to these 4 units and blow them up with the miners. This could work. This could work. So with that being said, then, let us get stuck in. It's time for battle, my Dawi. Alright, laddies, we are loaded in my shield wall. So, they start over here, so there's Dungrut. Maybe... We don't exactly have a good position with these trees and this mountain thing right between us. That is much less than helpful, but I think we'll just...
For the ancestor gods.
pull them over as far as we can. And then, yeah, we'll hold this hill, see what happens.
Engineer. As soon as the next kill
Shoot
is
him.
ours. Get him.
Go get them, gyrocopters. Also, I love that they increased the amount of units in a gyrocopter unit. It's not just 3 anymore. I really like that. So we have 100 seconds until the Spirit of Grungni is available for us to pull in. Thunderers.
Show us the target. Oh,
Shoot that guy.
Get him. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, hit him with the bombs. Good, good. Hit that big boy. Oh, good. Those cannon shots are hitting. That's good. Ooh, nice. Already got him down to about 2/3 health.
Malakai Makaisson. Going.
Making ground.
Let the vengeance begin.
Move on up. Also, let's take a look real quick at those new Doomseekers. Oh, those are some mad lads. Look at the beards. The crazy. Oh, I love them. I love everything about them. This is a great DLC already. To arms, my Dawi. Keep firing, cannons. Keep firing.
Take him down.
Get in there, Gotrick.
Overwhelm! Kill 'em all!
There we go. Stop the toads. Yeah, the toads got hit hard. Alright. Buff these guys. Start shooting the plague bearers. There we go. Plague toads are dead.
I will. I'm there. For the Karazanko.
Miners reform.
Makaisson. Ready.
Get in there, Gotrick.
Agreed. Fine. If I must. Yes.
Alright, y'all get on in there.
Axes out.
He's almost dead.
Cannon.
Cannon shoot them.
Yes. Slayers.
There we go. Call in the spirit of Grungni. Shoot 'em, lads.
Understood, Lord.
Oh, look at that. That is beautiful.
Selecting target. Stalk.
Shoot him.
Slayers.
That is magnificent. Unleash hell on them.
I command the spirit of Grunny.
Yeah. Shred them.
Powder charged. Stop. On Grimnir.
Oh my gosh. That is amazing. So we have a decisive victory right off the bat, my Dawi. 270 Dawi deployed. We lost only 12. We were able to shred them as they made their way across the field. The cannons really coming in clutch there against the Exalted Great Unclean One, as did the Brimstone guns. That fire damage was a huge factor, especially against the Plague Toads of Nurgle, which didn't get to do anything because they were met with fire and steel by Malakai and Gotrick and the Brimstone guns. That's awesome. I loved the new units. Also the rework. The Thunderers felt like they had more punch to them now. I really like that. So that is the start of our campaign, my shield wall. And I hope you are as excited as I am for this. We'll load back into the campaign. We can get 6% replenishment, drink to victory, or ransom captives. I'm going to say give me the replenishment because we don't have a settlement yet. So we have engaged the enemy. That gives us 500 gold. We also summon the spirit, another 100 oath gold and more crew. Gemstones are lost. Alright, so I guess now
Malakai Makaisson.
we need to go take some settlements. I guess the question here is, I guess I'll make my way over here first. Where does this teleport us? River Ruin and the Frozen Sea. Okay, I don't even know where the River Ruin is, so I'm not gonna do that.
What?
Oh yeah, way down here yet. No, we don't want to go down there yet.
Did you see that, lads?
I'm gonna put us in the full speed, and we're going to make our way for Shoktraken. It's time to retake that settlement just like we did in our Krakatrak campaign. So we're gonna move north. I'm gonna put us in the forced march, and we're just gonna make a beeline for Shoktraken, since that no longer has a lord. We'll retake these, and we'll start talking to Krakatrak, get our relations up. And then after we have a foothold with these two settlements is probably when we will turn on the Garamundi tribe, or even possibly the Hell Pit, depending on how things play out, because it's important that we take out both of those and get our economy going as quickly as possible. So far, I think we have a good start for turn 1. So Malakai, I'm going to give Route Marcher and Inspiring Presence. So they're always the two I start with. Route Marcher gives plus 5% campaign movement range, and the Inspiring Presence, unit experience gain per turn plus 75, characters or a leadership effect plus 5.
New stuff, new ideas.
And then as for Gotrek, gonna give him Blade Master. We'll give him training next time he has a skill point. Blade Master gives melee attack plus 5. And then Felix will give Replenish Troops. Get that replenishment rate up by 3% for our army. That'll be really helpful. So now for our next technology, like I said, we're going to choose Way of the Guilds. Get diplomatic relations plus 10 with the Dwarfs.
God, I wasn't the one that suggested
Wait,
it.
no. Marching songs. So, I forget, I don't think we talked about this yet. Technology tree, there's now 2 trees for the Dwarfs. And each one has several tiers that you must work your way up through if you want to unlock everything. If you start with guilds, you start with the Way of the Guild, which gives diplomatic relations plus 10 with the Dwarfs. That's going to be helpful for us as we are starting right off the bat next to Krakadrak. However, for clans, you get marching songs. Marching songs gives you speed plus 10% for infantry units, and I'm going to start with that since we are at war with units, and I feel like that's just going to be a lot more helpful right off the bat, and we'll do the guilds second, so next turn. That's what I'm starting with.
Only thing that's kept dwarves alive.
I think that takes care of everything. Hi, Kislev.
My pulks are.
Alright, cool.
Yes.
Krakadrak.
Make your proposal.
You don't want non-aggression yet. Okie dokie then. I wonder if I capture this, if I can give it back to Krakadrak, or if you have to have like an alliance with them to be able to do that. Because I would like to give them the whole region, just because I love Krakadrak and I'm very biased towards them. But for now, let's go ahead and end our first turn. All right. 297 other factions. So as we're ticking through the end turn, I want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in today. If you haven't already, please consider joining my Discord. I do have a Discord server where I'm trying to get to grow and get an active community going for this channel there. I do have about, I think, 90 people on that server already, so I would love, whether you're a new subscriber or an old subscriber, to come join us there in the Longhouse and get to know your shield wall. So Wintertooth and Aisling have already confederated. Marching Songs is done, and new issue Spirit's Adventure, upgrade airship hull to hardened hull.
Slayer.
That would be the next tier. Okay, cool. And we'll have one turn until we have enough growth to do that.
By Grudney, it's me.
Alright, so we're going to keep
There's no
going.
storm on the horizon, is it?
Beeline in for Shoktraken. See, yeah, they do not have a good garrison at all, so we can take that. And then Kraka Ravensvaka,
Keep an eye out for big beasties.
and we can negotiate with Krakadrak. I love the voice lines for Malakai so far. Look out for big beasties. We're gonna get Way of the Guilds, diplomatic relations, plus 10 with the Dwarfs.
The guild may not like it, but I do.
Yeah, I love him. Alright, so onwards to turn 3 we go. And there's Boris. Hi, Boris. 287 factions, so we already cut down about 10 factions just in one turn. That's always how it goes, though, on Immortal Empires. Tons of people confederating, warring, etc. But still really cool to see. I am excited to play Elspeth in the future, and I'm really also excited to see how Malakai looks on the old world mod once that gets updated. I'm very intrigued for that. So diplomatic relations plus 10 with the dwarfs is complete. Book of Grudges, confederate a legendary lord in the Book of Grudges. That's going to take us a while as we work through the grudges. That reminds me, I haven't shown you the Great Book of Grudges rework yet. So there are 3 different types of tabs here now. Legendary grudges, and it gives you a description of why it's a grudge and what you need to do for the grudge and what the reward is. Retake the realms, so all these have to be held by a dwarf faction, in which case we get rewarded for it. Final War of Vengeance, even more. We must take, things like Lorthern and Torivris and wipe out these elfin faction. Garrixor Scorn, the Thagoroki Menace, Forest Elgi, Fallen Ones, Ungi of Chaos, Elgi Oathbreaker, Shema Silver Pinnacle, and Carrick 8 Peaks. Then we have our legendary lords here, where we can see the other Dwarfen legendary lords and what they are currently at for their grudges wise. I've settled 477, which puts me at second, tied with Thorgrim Grudge Breaker. But once we get enough, we can confederate that lord and their faction, which expands us and gets us access to that legendary lord. Also, there are Grudge Settlers. So Grudge Settlers are special units of renown you can get for getting a certain amount of grudges complete and reaching different tiers of the Age of Reckoning mechanic. And that gets you these really strong different Grudge Settler units. And I think that is so cool. So if you go, it would be this unit here, recruit Grudge Settlers. But we can't do that right now because we don't, have a settlement. So once we get to that point where I can show you that, I will. But for now, we have some Nurgle boys to kill.
Ready the airship for war.
Decisive victory. Yeah, I'm just going to auto-resolve that one. It's just Nurglings and Plague Bearers, and not a lot of them either. Auto-resolve that. Very good. Decisive victory. Only lost 27 Dawi in that settlement. So yeah, we can't give it to Crackerjack, so we'll just occupy that.
A spot of Dwarfen know-how and we'll wait.
Dwarfen Tattooist, corruption -3 for Felix. And we have occupied our first settlement. Huzzah, my shield wall.
Aye, what?
Huzzah, indeed. Now we can start making money and recruiting.
New grudges in the making.
We should definitely grab some Dwarf Warriors to hold the line. Then we can upgrade this now. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade our hull to the Hardened Hull so we can get that mission complete. And then next time, I'll look at upgrading Target Practice or Beer Hall or something and see what we have access to. We also have skill points now. Huzzah for skill points. So I'm going to put a skill point into Survivalist for Malakai, which gives him plus 7% hit points, which will be really great since he is a ranged lore, make him a little buffer.
Better tooling, better guns.
Gotrek, we're going to give him training. Unit experience gain is increased by an additional 10% for that army. And then Felix. Felix, we're going to give Blade Master melee attack plus 5. So our technology, we could either do Heavy Cornstones, growth plus 10, or Gather the Throngs, recruitment cost minus 10% for infantry units. I'm going to go with Gather the Throng, make it a little cheaper as we start getting our first army built up.
For luck.
Drek.
You may speak before my shield bearers.
We are definitely improving. That's good. We can trade hopefully now. Yes.
Are at your service.
There we go.
Ursun, together we are stronger.
14, I'll pay for it. Yeah, Boris, I got you. You and me, buddy. We will conquer the north. So we've got non-aggression and trade with the Ursun Revivalists and the Ice Court. And that takes care of everyone that likes us, because everyone else that's here is evil and hates us. We are on turn 3. Let's go ahead and march on to turn 4, and we will head to the giant home mountains to take Krakow Ravensvaca. Onwards! We're off to a good start today, and I am loving it, my shield wall. Yeah, they're recruiting, so we want to get over there as quickly as possible. Let's see what the end of the turn brings us. Upgraded the airship hull, plus 2,000 gold, plus 100 oath gold. Done. Forge unlocked. So with that upgrade, we now have access to the Oath Gold Forge, which gives us access to all those Oath Gold funds things that we can start working towards by having different resources and Oath Gold, which is an older mechanic now.
All right.
Target practice, unit experience gain per turn was plus 150. Beer hall, probably the beer hall is what we want to do next.
Engineer, innovator. Crack it on.
We're gonna head out. Break the Ecstatic League using the Enclave. There's Thorgard, my man. Love you, Thorgard. Mwah. Hugs and kisses. Malakai. We can still recruit from the spirits of Grugni. I want to grab one of the Slayer Pirates. I need one of the Slayer Pirates.
By Grugni, it's me.
We could upgrade, but I don't know.
We're getting into grudge territory.
We can do both. We're gonna grab the beer hall, and we're gonna grab the billets so we can get some quarrelers and some more dwarf warriors in there.
Ah, you reek worse than
Signal
rotten
system,
dragon.
engine room, cargo racks. I probably want to upgrade the engine room next. It gives campaign movement range plus 5%. It increases the duration before disengaging for the Spirit of Grugni by 90 seconds. And it also gives you the Thunderburner upgraded for the Spirit of Grugni. So that's probably the next thing I want to buy once we have enough population surplus. But for now, we are golden. So let's go ahead and head on to turn 5, my Dawi.
Gulping and howling, ya.
And then Carlos Aisling is right there, who's now part of Wintertooth because he got confederated on turn 1. Or turn 2, technically. We're gonna hit Kylus Plagueis, that's outside the settlement. We're gonna hit him so we can draw everything out. Malakai's adventures unlocked. There's surely no better field test for the war machines of the Dawi than the Slayer's path to doom. View the Malakai's adventure panel for more information. Okay. Complete a mission from Malakai's adventures and we'll get 2,000 gold and adventuring cannoneers. Any oath sworn to her kin and ally alike must be upheld. Very true, very true. Malakai's adventures, you can pause and read this if you like. Alright, so it's up here. Oh! Malakai's adventures are a series of dangerous missions that permanently modify his artillery and war machine units, culminating in unique legendary battles and other rewards. There are 7 different adventures available to complete, each against different foes. Locked adventures become available after legendary battles of prior adventures are completed. Each adventure has 6 different missions and 1 legendary battle, each with their own conditions and rewards. In addition, an adventurer's legendary battle only becomes available after a certain number of its missions are completed. Okay. Here you can see the details of the narrative and what we'll be doing each mission. Okay. The foes to be faced in the adventurer's legendary battle are displayed on the left side above a list of rewards gained by completing the battle. And then the unit being modified during the adventure is displayed here on the right side, above a list of rewards gained from completing the adventure's missions. Alright. And then starting an adventure costs treasury and adds the artillery or war machine being modified to the higher mercenaries panel. Very cool. So Malakai's Adventures, Dreadquake, Destruction, or Dragon's Bane. Cool. We can start the adventures, pay 2,000 gold, get these units, and we can start working through the different aspects to unlock the battle. Very interesting. I probably want to hold out for just a second until we get a good foothold completed, so we're not jumping into the fray or anything like that.
Great idea for... No, hear me out. I'm on it.
No stance. Can we reach them? I don't think we can.
Let's get to it.
No, we can't.
Let's give them something to remember us by, eh? We'll make it right for the ancestors.
We'll make it right for the ancestors. At least we can upgrade the mess hall.
I'll rip you a new one.
Grab a quarreler. They'll probably attack us during the end turn, but that's kind of what I want them to do. That is A-okay. Alright, so the battle for Kraken Ravensvaca will probably be next turn. Onwards! We have one turn left for our technology as well. Onward, my shield wall. The Dawi cry out for war. Onward we go. Boom. The gods are angry. We have enough. Yeah, we're making enough. I'll make the tribute and get control +4 for our provinces. Gather the Throngs is done. So is the mess hall upgrade. And Gotrek and Felix have
What?
skill points.
The past is the past.
Gotrek, devastating charge.
Greatest
And then
inventor.
technology. We're gonna grab heavy cornstones.
Perfect. With maybe
Felix.
a tweak or two.
Also gonna grab devastating charge. And then
All right. For a glorious day.
we attack. It's saying decisive victory, but we're definitely gonna fight this ourselves because they do have a wizard. So let's go try out our new Slayer pirates and see what we can do here. Alright, it's time to go to arms, my Dawi. I will see you on the battlefield. Alright, my Dawi, we are loaded in. We have a nice open field between us. So let's see if we can find plague toads. Let's see if... yeah, we're gonna try that same tactic again. Pull this corner. And the good news is, we do have some Dawi warriors to hold the front line this time. Miners. Thunderers. Warlers. Cannon. Slayer pirates, which let's get a look at these guys. Oh, they're glorious. Do you have a peg leg, sir? You do. This is awesome. Slayer pirates. And then our Doom Seekers as well. To protect the cannons. Gyrocopters. Gotrek. Felix. Malakai. Boom.
Engineer. By Grudgy and
Shift.
I swear we'll destroy the foe through judicious use of advanced technology, naturally. Cannon! Down!
Shoot the plague toads.
Yes.
Go melt that wizard. Actually, probably melt the plague toads first. Good shot, cannon. Good shot. Oh, yeah, that nailed that one. Good hit. That cannon's on point. Melt them. Come on, one more shot. They should be done for. Yes. Just start hitting them.
For the ancestors.
Move up the Slayer pirates.
Slayers. Thunderers. Cut their spitting tongues out. Kill anything without a beard.
Shoot them.
Slayers. Charge. Dwarf warriors. Aye, as you command. Bring in.
Get in there.
I command the spirit of Grundy.
Shoot him. Buff you guys.
Hope I don't regret this.
Shoot him.
Portrait.
Felix, go support them on the left flank.
Yes. Fight.
Get in there, lads.
Thunderers. Drag the axe. Zah. All set. I will. Death sheep. Drag. They will fall.
There we go.
Gyrocopter.
You're melting them nicely.
Thunderers. Ready. Killers. Drag the axe.
Shoot the Nurgling behind them.
Ready to fight. Finally.
Get in there. I don't even think we need the airship today
For the ancestors.
for this battle.
Shoot! Slayers!
Yeah, no. Cannon, hold your fire.
Warrior of Grimnir!
Malakai, kill that Chaos Sorcerer.
Find your targets! Slayers! The Dawi are ready! Attack the Urks! A sure thing!
There we go.
For the ancestors!
Bring him down. Yes, there we go. A beautiful decisive victory. 540 deployed. We only lost 26. 514 remaining, and then we wiped out Kylus and his garrison. The Zama Shield Wall. Gotta love it. These new units are fantastic. I am truly loving it. There we go. So let's take this settlement, Ma Dawi. Decisive victory. Oh, no, just occupy that. Yeah, we got dwarf beer. Rank for Malakai.
Malakai Makaisson.
Was that the end of them? Oh, no. Bilius ran away. Come back here, you Herald of Nurgle. You coward. Alright. We did take that, which gave us access to the Trinket Maker, which is good. Get that economy nice and buff.
Greatest inventor. I'll try not to kill you.
Giant Home Mountains.
Try.
I'm gonna grab Boiler from the Spirit of Grungni. And then 2 Dwarf Warriors from the Giant Home Mountains. For Malakai's points, he's got 2 of them now. We're going to do Tapestry of Oaths. That gives weapon strength plus 10% for Slayers, Giant Slayers, Slayer Pirates, Goblin Hewer, and Doom Seeker units. Missile strength plus 10% for Slayer Pirates and Goblin Hewers. We're going to grab that. And then we're also going to grab Axe Lord, which gives melee defense plus 4 for Miners, Dwarf Warriors, and Longbeards.
New stuff, new ideas.
There we go. We now hold 2/3 of the Giant Home Mountains.
Welcome,
Hey.
Dawi. Do you bring a gift of Grumrill to aid in negotiations?
It's improving a lot, but you don't want non-aggression quite yet. That's okay.
Storm Summoner.
Hello there.
There is no
I don't want to pay you
need
for non-aggression.
Frost Weaver.
Alright, so no one wants anything right now, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and end the turn, and we will probably wrap up for today on turn 7. Let's get there, my Dawi. Onwards we go. $264 units left, and Bilius did come back, so we can wipe him out nice and quick next time. Rock Skulls are also destroyed. Teller of Tales, plus control +1, corruption -2 for Gotrek. Brewmaster for Felix, income from gem cutters and obsidian quarries plus 6%. You're being raided, which we will take care of nice and quick next time. Because, yeah, that's nothing. And also, we'll probably go ahead and turn upon... what is this? Clan Molder next time. Unless you guys think we should go for Garramundi tribe, but I think we should probably go for Hell Pit nice and quick before they get strong. Because right now they just have Clan Rats and Skaven Slaves, so we should probably take care of that before they can get any stronger. Gotrek. Gonna give him... oh, no. Demon Slayer would be helpful for this battle, but since we're going against Skaven next time, I'm gonna do Skaven Slayer. And then for Felix, we're gonna give full plate armor, which gives him armor +3. And with that, we will stop there for today for the first episode of our Malakai Makaisson campaign. I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode and you're looking forward to this campaign, hopefully nearly as much as I am. But if you did like this episode, please make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and bell button for me. And join me next week as we wipe out the Magathkin and march on the dirty, rotten Skaven. Remember, if you ever have a comment, suggestion, or a name idea for a unit, let me know in the comment section down below for me, and I'll get back to you because I do read all of your comments and I love when you leave them for me. If you ever want to support me further, check out the links in the description of the video. You can also find my Discord there, or you could consider becoming a channel member. Speaking of channel members, I'd like to say a huge shout out to my Huscarl tier. That's a big thank you to Cole and Twisted Fate. Thank you guys so much for choosing to support my channel that way. It means a lot to me. But that's enough from me for today, and as always, I am Jarl Bear, and I will see you in the next episode. Ma Dawi. Thank you so much for watching.